Wow, wow. Hey everybody, it's Mucha Marapa from Matrix Global Media and founder of the Golf Professional School of Marketing, where we teach you how to recession-proof your business by becoming truly great at marketing. Now today we're going to discuss a little bit of sales psychology. And when I say sales psychology, I'm not talking about anything untoward in the manner in which we go out about getting a sale, but more the psychology that you need to adopt in order to carefully craft whatever message. And I think even more important, the sort of psychology that will often go into your prospects or your clients' mindset as they indeed go towards sort of considering what it is you have to offer. Now, as you can see, I was about to say we've got a rare day of sunshine, but that's not exactly fair. We've had some wonderful days over the last week or so here. And as I'm doing some practice, you can actually see that there's quite a glare over there, and in my eyes, the sun. And although I've got the hat, I've also got the glasses. Now, I wanted to explain to you in this video about the 3 levels of marketer. I talk about a high handicap marketer, I talk about a low handicap marketer, and then I talk about a scratch marketer, which is what the Golf Professional School of Marketing is all about. We teach you how to become a truly scratch level marketer. So here we are standing out here, and there's an awful lot of sun here. So we're contemplating buying some glasses. We're in the pro shop and we're thinking about buying some glasses. Now, what the high and even the mid handicap marketer do is they talk about the glasses. They say that they are Sundog, they are Ray-Ban, they are Oakley, they're whatever make of glass they are, they talk about them. They talk about who endorses them. They talk about the fact that there's a bit of a deal going if you'd like. It normally costs this, but I can do that for you. That's what they talk about. The low handicap marketer talks about the sun. Totally. It's not about the glasses, it's about the sun. It's about the fact that when you're out there playing, you do not want something to cause discomfort as you're playing there. You don't want to drop shots, not because of your technique or your game or your ability, but because you can't see properly. Then the scratch level marketer talks about what the sun will do to you if you do not get the glasses. So there may be some short-term discomfort when you're out on the golf course by not being able to see, but there could be some real long-term disadvantages if you do not protect your eyes properly when you're out on the golf course. And the scratch level marketer will also bring in some social proof. An expert will find an article that talks about, what stands to happen if you're looking into the sun too much while you're out playing golf. So it's a very, very important concept that you need to sort of understand as you go about selling. And the other thing that's very important is that there are going to be different stages of urgency and different stages of sort of persuasion that you need to adopt. I remember when I started out my career in a pro shop, and even a bit further on when I was a club secretary and we had corporate golf days. Without a question, the pro shop often did well in some very predictable areas. If it was really hot, we did well with drinks, with water, bottled drinks and everything. If it rained, people would run in, buy umbrellas and rain suits, particularly if they'd left theirs at home, which I've done many times myself. When we went through that phase when it was just the sort of soft spikes only, and people would turn up and they didn't have soft spikes and they had to purchase some, and then we would sort of put them on for them and we would charge them as well. You don't need a whole lot of persuasion from that. If it's raining and somebody runs in, if it's hot and they want to buy a bottle of water, if they need to sort of change their shoes, that's very different from if they want to, if they're thinking about getting some glasses, or as I was a year or so ago when I bought a new driver. Now, I use a Srixon, and it's the same model that was used by a fantastic driver of the golf ball, Henrik Stenson. And while it was nice to hear that a great golfer uses the driver and so on and so forth, what was even more important to me was knowing that it had 10.5 degrees of loft. And what that meant would be less side spin. So when I was asked the question, well, are you sort of losing it this way and that way? Yes, absolutely. Are you struggling to carry it a long way? Yes, I'm struggling to carry it a long way. Well, with the 10.5 degrees, it's going to eliminate most of the side spin. You're going to have a bit more hang time on the golf. Perfect. I was able to buy it. And it's the same when you're sort of buying or selling something like glasses. And I use this because this is a very good analogy. You can actually see the sun's causing all sorts of trouble, right? Do not talk about the glasses. Talk about the sun and talk about the ramifications of the here and now, your golf, if you sort of look into the sun when you're trying to make a shot, and long term what that will do to these if you do not buy a set of these. So I hope that serves you, and you know, I'm just going to get on and do a little bit more practice. So until next time, thanks for joining me. That's better.